take out an annual travel policy which covers you for all your trips throughout the year. You can get one for about 70, 80 euro. You can buy it online. It's offered by various companies, including VHI and others. But if you take out travel insurance, say when you book a holiday, which is a tradition way a lot of people do, just book it for that holiday and everything, the insurance for that holiday, it works out very expensive. So just take out a blanket travel policy for a year. You won't pay any more than about 70 or 80 euros, so it'll cover you for everything no matter where you go.
A friend of ours, because the economy was forced actually to move abroad for more than 3 months, I think it was. And he had to make a claim on VHI, and because he didn't have, I think it's global, or VHI, one of the companies in question, and he didn't have global cover on, and he was outside the state for more than 3 months, and he wasn't covered. So that's something, if you are moving out of the state and your family is staying at home and you're moving out of the state to work for more than 3 months, make sure that you get
or if you have
cover.
a family member who's moving out of the country for a year to work or something, and they're on, they have, they're on your cover. Maybe if you have a son or daughter who's moving away to abroad to work, you need to change it to a global policy. It's very important.
Another call has been on to us. Dave, I've got a number of short-term loans and repayments are crippling me. Is there any lender out there that will give me a loan to amalgamate all my debts?
In short, the answer is no. The days of amalgamating all your debts with any particular lender are well and truly gone. It was difficult at the best of times, even in the good times, but at the moment it is impossible. No lender wants to take on your borrowings with another institution. The only thing that individual should do is go back and try to renegotiate the repayments they have with each lender that they're dealing with, lengthen the loans, and do it on the basis of what you can afford, not what they tell you they need from you. They might rant and rave and say, look, they're not prepared to accept what you offer them. But at the end of the day, the reality of it is they will, because the last thing they want is to have another loan that falls into arrears.
I retired from the public sector some months ago. I've kept the lump sum that I received on deposit. What advice would you give me regarding investing these monies?
Well, to be honest with you, if you leave it on deposit, you're going to see interest rates continue to fall over the next year. That's the reality of it. Deposit rates in Ireland are at an unnaturally high level, and they are going to continue to fall throughout the coming months. So I would suggest...
Could they fix it for a period?
They could fix it for a period if they want to leave it in deposit, but in reality, if they look at, and take a 4 or 5 year view of those monies, and if they don't have need for it, they should be looking at a capital guaranteed investment, and there is a variety of them out there. Some of them have deposit features that give you a portion of it back after a year, and that would be a much more prudent way of dealing with that money if you don't want to take risk than leaving it on deposit.
Keith, I heard your piece last week on Moneylenders. I'm in a terrible position at the moment as I owe money to illegal moneylenders, and I cannot sleep at night. Is there anybody out there that can help me?
Well, this is a really sad situation for anybody who is dealing with moneylenders, not to mind dealing with an illegal moneylender. I would strongly advise them to go for advice and talk to people like St. Vincent de Paul, and maybe see if their credit union can do something to help them. But they do need to talk to somebody, especially St. Vincent de Paul. They need an ear. And the unfortunate thing about illegal moneylenders is the way they operate, as you know, is completely outside of the boundaries of what's acceptable behaviour. And a lot of people who are dealing with these guys are being terrorised by them with regard to making repayments. And let's face it, they don't take no for an answer. And as you know, we did a piece on moneylenders last week, and I was interested to see that the Irish League of Credit Unions have called for a cap on the interest rate that legal licensed moneylenders can charge. At the moment, the situation, Keith, is there is no cap, but under central bank rules, there's an effective ceiling of 190%. And this is an outrageous situation that needs to be tackled. In other European countries, they do have price controls on lenders like this. And it's one of 3 steps, I believe, that needs to be taken to address this whole money lenders issue. The second thing I think that needs to be done is to cut off the reasons why people have to go to legal or illegal money lenders, and that's through providing cheap credit to people like this through possibly the credit unions and involve MABs and St. Vincent de Paul in it. And the third step that needs to be taken once you deal with the first 2 issues is a major clampdown by the guards on these illegal money lenders. You will probably never get rid of illegal money lending in total. It's always been there and probably always will be there, but that is no reason not to have a clampdown on the scale and scope of what's happening at the moment. But if you don't provide these people with some form of credit, then you don't cut off the supply and reason why they're dealing with money lenders in the first place. So you need all three of those steps to be taken in tandem, in my opinion.
All right, Dave McCarthy, thank you for joining us. McCarthy and Associates, and 566022 is Dave's number. The Turf Cutters, and we're getting loads of comments. I'll get them to you just after the 10 o'clock news. The Turf Cutters want justice.